त्वामनुसन्दधामि भगवद्गीते भवद्वेषिणी यं ब्रह्मा वरुणेन्द्ररुद्रमरुतः स्तुन्वन्ति दिव्यैस्तवैः वेदैः साङ्गपदक्रमोपनिषदैर्गायन्ति यं सामगाः ध्यानावस्थिततद्गतेन मनसा पश्यन्ति यं योगिनो यस्यान्तन्न विदुः सुरासुरगणा देवाय तस्मै नमः। भगवद्गीता अध्याय 6 श्लोक 5। उद्धरेदात्मनात्मानं नात्मानमवसादयेत् आत्मैव ह्यात्मनो बन्धुः आत्मैव रिपुरात्मनः। आत्मना आत्मानम् उद्धरेत्, आत्मानं न अवसादयेत्। Do not cause one's own downfall. Do not drag oneself down. Very often this happens in spiritual pursuit. One can think, I am of no use, I am not able to do it. Therefore, I am not fit for spiritual pursuit. Some people can think so. Because of certain weakness, certain emotional weakness, then Bhagavan says, do not lose hope. Even when there are obstacles, there can be both internal as well as external obstacles. Even when there are obstacles, do not lose hopes. Instead, keep trying, keep working hard. The Upanishad says, the path is not easy. Kshurasya dhara nishita duratyaya durgam pathastat kavayo vadanti. The path is difficult, like walking on the edge of a razor. And it is not easy. At any moment, one can feel like losing hope. Even then, Try to uplift yourself. Uddhared atmanatmanam. In the second line, Bhagavan talks about an important idea. The mind is an instrument. Mind is an instrument. And this instrument has to be used properly. If it is not used properly, if it is misused, if it is not handled properly, if it is not trained properly, then it can be disastrous. It is also like fire. Fire is good or bad? This question has no meaning. Fire is good or bad? Sometimes people want to classify everything as good or bad. Now I ask this question. Fire is good or bad? This question has no answer. It depends on how you make use of it. If you know how to make use of the fire, it is beneficial. We make use of fire for cooking. But if someone doesn't know how to handle fire, he lights up fire in his house and he doesn't know the safety precautions, then the fire is harmful. It can burn the house. Likewise, even the mind. The mind can be both friend as well as enemy. Atmaiva hyatmano bandhuhu atmaiva ripuratmanaha. The mind serves as one's friend. Atma eva. Atma means mind in this context. Atmano bandhuhu. It is one's bandhu, one's friend. The mind can serve as a friend. The mind can serve as a beneficiary, as a benevolent instrument. Atmaiva ripuratmanaha. Meanwhile, the same mind can be an enemy. Atma eva atmanaha ripuhu. The same mind can serve as one's enemy as well. Next shloka. Bandhuratmatmanastasya yenatmaivatmana jitaha. Anatmanastu shatrut tve vartetatmaiva shatruvat. Yeah. So mind can be both friend as well as enemy. Now Bhagavan explains for who mind is a friend and for who the same mind is enemy. If the mind is disciplined, then the mind serves as a friend. Because a disciplined mind serves as a means in the pursuit of moksha. Whereas an indisciplined mind, an undisciplined mind, mind which is not disciplined, it works as an enemy because it takes a person away from the pursuit of moksha. Bandhuratmatmanastasya yena atma eva atmana jitaha. Yena sadhakena, by a sadhaka, a mumukshu, atmana eva atma jitaha. He has disciplined the mind. How to discipline the mind? Bhagavan gives a tip in the very shloka. Atmana eva. The mind has to be disciplined by the mind itself. The willpower. Where is the willpower? It is in the mind. To discipline the mind, one should have tremendous willpower. If one doesn't use one's willpower, the mind cannot be disciplined. We cannot expect an external agent to discipline our mind. Someone can discipline my mind. It doesn't happen. Is there any app to discipline the mind? Nowadays there are apps for everything. Is there an app to discipline the mind? There is no such app. We have to work on ourselves. Self-disciplining. And self-disciplining requires willpower. Without willpower, it is not possible. Make use of one's willpower and discipline the mind. So, Atmana eva atma jitaha. The mind is disciplined by the mind itself. For him, tasya atma eva atmanah bandhuhu, mind itself is his friend. The mind serves as a means for moksha. In fact, all our sadhana happens in the mind. Without mind, without the involvement of mind, no sadhana is possible. Some people think sadhana means you have to make your mind blank, stop your mind from working. It is not so. The mind has to work properly. In fact, all sadhana is to make the mind work properly. It is not to stop the working of mind, but it is to make the mind work properly. अनात्मनस्तु शत्रुत्वे वर्तेत आत्मैव शत्रुवत्. अनात्मनस्तु, one with an undisciplined mind, a mind that goes here and there, a mind that is given free rein. It pulls the person here and there. Anatmanaha shatruvat, like any external enemy, atma eva shatruvat varteta, even the mind functions as his enemy. The mind itself destroys him. The mind creates many problems because it takes the person away from moksha, away from spirituality, away from Ishvara. The mind can be deceiving. The mind deceives in many levels, even in our spiritual journey. Even after accomplishing certain amount of spiritual maturity, the mind can deceive. Somebody can think, I am a great jnani, I am a spiritually accomplished person. One can even get into this delusion. Nobody has accomplished as much spirituality as I have done. A spiritual ego, a spiritual pride, it is also possible. There is a story in Mahabharata Yayati. Yayati performed many great works, many dharma. And because of all his punya, because of all his dharma, he went to Swarga. He reached Swarga. In Swarga, Indra welcomed him. Indra invited him for coffee. This new arrival, Yayati. And then Indra asked Yayati, what noble acts that have you done? What great work have you done that has brought you here? Then Yayati starts enumerating all the great work that he had done before. Then ultimately Yayati says, nobody has done as many good works as I have done. As soon as he said this, all his punya got exhausted, because he has glorified himself. I have done many great work. Self-glorification. Talking about one's own virtues. Boasting about one's own virtues itself is a great papa. It destroyed all the good things that he had done. And immediately he fell down from Swarga. This story is found in Mahabharata. Therefore, taking pride in one's spirituality, taking pride in one's spiritual accomplishment is also a deception. Our own mind deceives us. Therefore, one should always keep an eye on one's mind. Watch your thoughts. Is my mind deceiving me? Other people can deceive us, but more than other people, our mind deceives us. That is why mind is like an enemy, a very deceptive enemy. The mind will not bring a sword or a weapon. It destroys by deceiving. Do not allow the mind to deceive. That is why spiritual life requires lot of introspection. One should keep introspecting. What my mind is thinking, how my mind is working. Is my mind functioning in alignment with the moksha? In alignment with the Brahmajnana? In alignment with the Karma Yoga? Or is it taking me away? Therefore, anatmanastu shatrutve vartetatmaiva shatruvat. For one who has not disciplined the mind, who does not keep a watch on his mind, the mind works like an enemy. And this yoga which is being discussed in this chapter, Dhyana Yoga, the technique of meditation, it is all about disciplining one's mind, making the mind work in the right direction, making the mind flow in the right direction. Shloka 7. Jitatmanah prashantasya paramatma samahitaha shitoshna sukha dukkheshu tatha manapamanayoh. A spiritually accomplished person who is called a jnani in Vedantic parlance, he has gained mastery over his mind. Without gaining mastery over one's mind, one cannot become a jnani. Now Krishna is describing a jnani as the one who has gained mastery over his mind. And since he has gained mastery over his mind doesn't move away from the self-knowledge. Even in hard times, even in testing times, his mind remains in self-knowledge. His mind remains established in self-knowledge. Therefore, he is able to put up with the challenging situations in life. Jitatmanaha, Jitaha atma yasya saha jitatma. One who has disciplined his mind, one who has gained mastery over his mind, is a jitatma. Being a jitatma, prashantasya, his mind is quiet. It does not disturb him. A non-disturbing mind. If we consider our own life, what disturbs us the most? What disturbs us the most in our life? If we analyze, it is our own mind. A great poet has said, I try to find the evil ones. Who is evil? Who is bad? I tried to find, and I didn't find anybody bad. Then I looked at myself, and then I found nothing is worse than my own mind. Therefore, what troubles us the most is our own thoughts. Our mind is full of certain thoughts that disturb us. Desires, kama. Desires are considered as useful in the world. An ordinary person thinks it is good to have desires, because without desires, how can I enjoy my life? An ordinary person, an ignorant person, looks upon desire as his friend. But a viveki, a wise man, understands desire as his enemy. That is why desire is first among the Arishadvarga, a group of 6 enemies. Arishadvarga, kama, desire, krodha, anger, hatred, lobha, greed, moha, delusion, mada, arrogance, and matsarya, envy. Among these, desire is first. Kama is first. Desires bother us. Desires make us struggle for accomplishing certain things. And when it is not getting accomplished, we are dejected. Therefore, what bothers us most in life is our own mind. Our own thoughts, our own emotions. When the mind is not disciplined, it keeps producing unhealthy thoughts, desire, etc. But a disciplined mind is free from such unhealthy thoughts. Free from kama, krodha, etc. Therefore, prashantasya, a quiet mind. Quiet means free from the undesirable thoughts, free from the disturbing thoughts. Paramatma samahitaha. His mind abides in Paramatma, constantly abides in Paramatma. Even during difficulties, शीतोष्ण सुख दुखेषु, शीता, cold, ushna, heat, sukha, pleasure, dukkha, pain. These are various experiences in life. In life, such experiences are inevitable. Sometimes hot, sometimes cold, sometimes sukha. Everything is favorable in life. Everything is as we expect. And sometimes dukkha. Everything goes adverse. Nothing happens as we expect. There are such moments in life. Shita, Ushna, Sukha, Dukkha. Tatha manapamanayoho. And honor and dishonor. Mana and apamana. Somebody respects, somebody honors, whereas someone dishonors, someone insults. In all such occasions, a jnani abides in the knowledge of Paramatma. Everything is Paramatma and I am Paramatma. He abides in this understanding. He is not shaken from this understanding. Therefore, he is not affected by the problems of life. He is not affected by the ups and downs of life. And that is what a mumukshu has to accomplish with the help of his sadhana. First of all, make the mind free from all undesirable thoughts, all unhealthy thoughts and entertain the right thought. Entertain the desirable thought. The thoughts dealing with the Paramatma. Thoughts dealing with the right values in life. One should entertain such thoughts. Shloka 8. Jnana vijnana traptatma kutastho vijitendriyaha yukta ityuchyate yogi samaloshtasmakanchanaha. Jnana and vijnana. Bhagavan makes a distinction between jnana and vijnana. These are two levels of understanding the absolute truth. Two levels of realizing the absolute truth. First of all, jnana. Jnana is the understanding that is derived from upadesha, as Madhusudana Saraswati explains it. When you listen to the upadesha from a guru and you understand it properly, it is called jnana. First of all, jnana is needed. Without jnana, vijnana is not possible. Therefore, to begin with, one should listen to proper upadesha, proper teaching. Teaching of Bhagavadgita, teaching of Upanishads, teaching of the Adhyatma Vidya. It has to be listened from a proper guru. Gurupadesha, as Krishna himself had said in chapter 4, Upadekshanti te jnanam jnaninas tattvadarshinaha tadvidhi pranipatena pariprashnena sevaya. Understand it with the pranipata, prostration to the Guru. Do Sashtanga Namaskara to the Guru. Pariprashnena, ask a question. Asking question is also a part of getting jnana. That is why I thought after this session I will do a question and answer session also from today. So Already I have some questions. So, pariprashnena and sevaya, do seva to the Guru. Shraddhavan labhate jnanam tatparas sanyatendriyaha. Who gets a jnana? Shraddhavan labhate jnanam. With the shraddha, absolute trust in the words of the Shastra, in the words of the Guru, Shraddha and Bhakti, devotion to the Guru, commitment to the Guru. Only then jnana becomes really possible. It has to be approached with the proper attitude. If someone approaches the Shastra, if someone approaches a Guru with the casual attitude or with the arrogance, then jnana itself is not possible. Then how can vijnana be possible? So, first of all, one should work for jnana and understand the teaching of the Shastra. And when it is assimilated, it is called vijnana. The assimilated understanding. When the understanding becomes our own life, a part and parcel of our own life, it is called vijnana. So, jnana leads to vijnana. Jnana vijnana traptatma. One has attained tripti from jnana and vijnana. Tripti means satisfaction, absolute satisfaction. What is satisfaction? You don't seek anything more. When you don't seek anything more, it means you are satisfied. You are fulfilled. Satisfaction is an outcome of fulfillment. When I have found a happiness within myself, when I have found a fulfillment within myself, I don't want anything more. Then I can call myself triptaha or triptatma, a satisfied individual. And how did he get the satisfaction? By means of jnana and vijnana. Jnana and vijnana opens up the floodgate of inner happiness. The perennial happiness is within ourselves. The boundless happiness is within ourselves. Jnana Vijnana opens up the floodgate of the inner happiness. Therefore, he is a Jnana Vijnana Triptatma. Kutasthaha Kuta iva tishtati iti Kutasthaha. He stands like an anvil. Kuta means anvil. On the anvil, they keep a red hot iron and then they beat it with a hammer. Despite all beating, despite all the heat of the red hot iron, the anvil does not change. Anvil remains unshaken. Likewise, a jnani remains unshaken by the problems of life, by the ups and downs of life. Therefore, Kutasthaha Vijitendriyaha. He has mastery over his senses as well as the mind. Samaloshtasmakanchanaha. Being a jnani, he is free from all desires and all greed. Therefore, Loshta, Ashma and Kanchana. Loshta means mud, earth. Ashma, stone. And Kanchana, gold. All three have become equal to him. Even gold is same as Ashma and Loshta, clay and mud and stone. That means he is free from all desires, free from greed. Such a yogi yuktaha ityuchyate. This kind of a yogi is called yuktaha. A yuktaha yogi. There are two types of yogis. One is called yunjanaha yogi. Another is called yuktaha yogi. Yunjanaha yogi means he is still practicing. He is still learning to abide in the knowledge, to assimilate the knowledge. Whereas yuktaha yogi has already assimilated the knowledge. He has established himself in the knowledge already. So now Bhagavan has explained a yuktaha yogi. A yunjana yogi makes effort to become a yuktaha yogi. Yukta yogi is the goal. The goal of yogi, the goal of the one who is practicing meditation is to become a yuktaha yogi. In the following verse also, Bhagavan is describing a yukta yogi, and later on he will explain how to become a yukta yogi. Om Purnamadah Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Harihi Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Harihi Om.